Alrighty, your favorite auditor, audit them, the one who encourages you to audit them. Alrighty, testing. Yes, we're on. Yes, we are on. Hey, Jenny. How you been, girl? Alrighty, testing. Alrighty, guys. We are going on a Black's Law review. It's been a while since we did a reading. And it's going to be a short one. I'm just going to go through a few definitions here. I had a couple of the definitions in mind, but we're also going to be looking through oh, okay, Chad, good to see you, bro. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up and like button, or leave feedback as well. Okay. So I wanted to define the word certify. Certify. So we'll go ahead and start with that one. Certify. Certify. Here we go. Certify. Okay. Well, we'll start off with certificate. Certificate. Alrighty, certificate, a written assurance or official representation that some act has or has not been done. Hey, Jamie, long time, bro. Jamie, I'm not going to allow you to provide any excuses, bro. Right after this stream, I'm probably going to open up a freestyle panel, and you better be there, bro. But I'm putting you on the mic tonight. Bro. So probably in the next, there's no excuses coming from you, bro. Probably in the next, within the hour, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead and confirm with me. So again, certified, a written assurance or official representation. Representation that some act has or has not been done, or some event. Where are we at? Some event occurred or some legal formality has been complied with. A written assurance made or issuing from some court and designed as a notice of things done therein, or as a warrant or authority to some other court, judge, or officer. Hello, Dubs. A certificate by a public officer is a statement written and signed but not necessarily sworn to, which is by law made evidence of the truth of the facts stated for all or for certain purposes. A document certifying that one has fulfilled the requirements. No, Jamie, there's no excuses for you, bro. Your excuses have been exonerated. Or what's the word? They've been expired. Alrighty, so let's see what else we got here. Certify. Certificate. Certain. Certify. Certified. Certified copy. Here's certified copy. A copy. Let me just fix this here. Alrighty, there we go. So yeah, my phone keeps falling down. There we go. Better like that. Alrighty. Certified copy. A copy of a document or record signed and certified as a true copy by the officer to whose custody the original is entrusted. Nephew, send me a email and I'll go ahead and send you the link. I will be on within the hour. Okay. Certify. Here we go. Certify. Certify to authenticate or vouch for a thing in writing, to attest as being true or as represented. Okay. Cestui trust. Cestui trust. He who has a right to a beneficial interest in and out of an estate, the legal title to which is vested in another, the person who possesses the equitable right to property and receives the rents, issues, and profits thereof, the legal estate of which is vested in a trustee, the beneficiary of a trust. Cestui trust. Okay. Let's see. Chancery. Equitable or equality. Or no, wait a minute. Equity. Equitable jurisdiction. A court of equity. The system of jurisprudence administered in courts of equity. Oh, that's unfucking believable. That's a good one, man. Chancery, they're defining it as the system of jurisprudence administered in courts of equity. Damn, if T. Dot, you're in the background, make sure you take note of this one. Okay. Champerty. Might be pronouncing it incorrectly. A bargain between a stranger and a party to a lawsuit by which the stranger pursues the party's claim in consideration of receiving part of any judgment proceeds. It is one type of maintenance. The more general term which refers to maintaining, supporting, or promoting another person's litigation. Maintenance consists of maintaining, supporting, or promoting litigation of another. Huh. Also see maintenance. Huh. How can you ask what the fuck is this and the title is clear as 1:03 p.m. Rami, hello there, Rami. Rami, انت بتتكلم عربي؟ Alrighty, chain of title, chairman, champerter. In criminal law, one who makes or brings suits or causes them to be moved or brought either directly or indirectly and maintains them at his own cost upon condition of having a part of the gains or the land in dispute. One guilty of Champerty. Champerter. Alrighty. Charge. Always police use that. Charge is the expense which have been incurred or distribument or disbursements made in connection with a contract, suit, or business transaction. You know what? We have to look up executor. Which one were those words? There's a couple of them that I needed to look up. Declarant. Well, right now we're looking up executor. KT, long time ago. Where the hell you been at, KT? Man, you remind me I have to put back all my mods real soon. Condemn. Before we get into executor, condemn. No, Dragon Mirror. Oh shit. I'm sorry, bro. Oh my god. I'm so sorry about that. I accidentally hid your, or maybe blocked you, but let me try to put you in a 10-second timeout to see if you could come back. Sorry about that. Yeah, Jesse, that's what I was looking for, executor, but right after condemn to a judge or sentence, to find and adjudge guilty, and adjudge guilty, especially when the reference to pronouncement of sentence of death for capital offense. To declare a building, condemn, to declare a building, ship, or the like unfit for habitation. Use or occupation. Condemn. Do you condemn the use of those individuals? Do you condemn the occupation of those individuals? To adjudge as an admiralty court that a vessel is a prize, or that she is unfit for service. To set apart or expropriate property for public use. To set apart in the exercise of the power of eminent domain. Condemn. I've been alright, KT. Breathing. Thankful for God I'm waking up. Executor, that's where we were going. Alrighty. Corporation. Alrighty. Where were we going to? Executor. Alrighty, wait a second here. EXE. There we go. Alrighty, excusable, x divided, execute, let's see, executive, here we go. Alrighty. Executive as distinguished from the legislative and judicial departments. Oh, wait a minute. We're looking at executive. I meant executor. But let's read this one. Executive, as distinguished from the legislative and judicial departments, i.e. branches of government. The executive department is that which is charged with the detail of carrying out the laws into effect and securing their due observance. Okay, but we're looking for executor. 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 Oh, my executor. But before we get to executor, well, let's get to executor. Executor. Executive. Executor. Here we go. Executor. Okay, yep. Executor. A person appointed. A person appointed by a, let me make it clear for you. Click this button right here. Alrighty, a person appointed by a, what's that? Testator, to carry out or directions and carry out the directions and requests in his will, and to dispose of the property according to his testimony, according to his testamentary provisions after his decease. Personal representative includes executor. Oh, okay, beautiful. Uniform Probate Code 1102 or 1201. Usufruct. That's a fucking good one. Jesse Jackson, are you the former Secretary of State of Illinois? Okay, so okay, moving forward here. One thing I glanced on was exempt. Here we go. Exempt. To release, discharge, waive, relieve from liability. Let me make it clear. Hey Puffy, what's up, girly? I am going to be on doing a music panel right after this. I'm reading up some words so I could build them into my content. So if you're interested, stay tuned. I will be opening up another panel. I may be also having a guest on the panel to freestyle as well. So we'll be having a little fun here. Alrighty, exempt, to release, discharge, waive, relieve from a liability, to relieve, excuse or set free. Oh, Puffy, by the way, what did you end up doing with those FOIAs in California? Or set free from a duty or service imposed upon the general class to which the individual exempted belongs, as to exempt from the military service, to relieve certain classes of property from liability, to sale on execution or from taxation or from bankruptcy or attachment. Classes of property. Those are some good ones that I know of, are like homestead, senior exemption, yada yada. Now, getting back to nothing, waiting for you to help me do it. Okay, Puffy, send me your phone number and my email. I'll call you one of these days, and I'll do a brief chat with you to see exactly what exact records that you're looking to obtain. Once I have an idea what you're looking to obtain, the next thing is we need to know which agency. And it's just a few questions. You said you messaged me on IG. I'll definitely be looking for the message. I will look at my Instagram, and I will correspond with you in there. Alrighty. Let's see what else we have here. So Jesse Jackson said use of franc. Use of franc. Hey Katie, how's it going? Long time, gal. Alrighty, use of franc. Use of franc. Use of franc. Use of franc. Truth in Lending Act. That's a fucking another good one, man. But use of what was it? Use of trunk. What was it? Use of franc. Use of franc. USA franc. Let's look that up. Alrighty. Use of franc. Use franc. USA franc. USA. No, I don't see that one, broski. I don't see that one. Use of franc, but you know what? Let me look that up on my cell. Jesse, he said he'll be right back. Let me check. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm googling it right now. USA franc. Nah, bro. Real fucking Jingy is on board. Man, real Jingy, I haven't seen you in a long time, buddy. USA franc. USAFRUNK. Nah, bro, Jesse, I can't locate that on Google either. Now let's look up screw, or I can't even pronounce that, but let's look it up. Alrighty. Shall, OBSC. Yeah, use of franc. That's a good fucking one, though. Oh, Dragon, thank God you didn't get blocked, bro. But this is the first time I see you in here. Let's see. OBSC. Here we go. OBSC. U. OBSCU. Obstruction, no. OBSC. No, I don't see that word. Obscure. Obsolescence. I don't see that word, Rio Jingy. Dragon says, I've always loved the difference between may, shall, can, must, will. Yeah, well, I think shall and will and must is the same, but may is different. May and can is maybe the same, but it also got to be defined. Okay, look at this dude. Okay. Dragon Mirror says, I've been catching up on you. You've been in my ear 8 hours per day lately. Golly! Thanks for being a part of it, man. You've been a part of the System of a Down. Or, as a matter of fact, System of a Up. System of a Up, because we're getting them to put everything up. KT. Jesse. Bouvier Law Dictionary is good reference. Of course that motherfucker is, man. I was looking at the Bouviers from the Cook County Law Library, and they gave me the book from I think it was 1880 or 1890. The pages were chipping. That's how antique it was. The pages were very fragile. Alrighty, now back to it here. Alrighty, click this button here to make it clear. Obsolescence, if I'm pronouncing it right. Condition or process of falling into disuse. The diminution, what the hell is this? Diminution in value of property caused by changes in technology, public taste, and new inventions, rendering the property less desirable on the market. A decline in the market value of an asset caused by improved alternatives becoming available that will be more cost effective. Such decline in the market value is unrelated to physical charges in the assets itself. The process whereby property, because of the causes other than physical deterioration, loses in economic usefulness to taxpayer. That's neither here nor there. Shell. Well, yeah, let's look up shell. That's a word I looked up so many times I should memorize it by now. Shell. 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 Here we go. Hey, use as used in statutes, contracts. Oh shit, Jesse has a 1856. I think I do got a copy of that one. It's like brown pages scanned, if I'm not mistaken, Jesse. But I'll have to double check in my archives, in my files. If not, I would love to get a copy from you. I could give you my email. Shall, as used in statutes, contracts, or the like. Hang on, guys, I clicked the refresh button here. As used in statutes, contracts, or the like. The word is generally imperative or mandatory. Yep, mandatory in common or ordinary parlance. And we gotta look up parlance. And in its ordinary significance, the term shall is a word of command. Each public body shall prominently display. Command the motherfucker. Command, and one which has always, or which must be given a compulsory meaning as denoting obligation. Denoting an obligation, that's right. The word in ordinary usage means must, that is correct, and is inconsistent. You know, the one we gotta look up is may, and is inconsistent with a concept of discretion. Oh, that's nice. Inconsistent. It's inconsistent with a concept of discretion. It's mandatory. So it has the invariable significance of excluding the idea of discretion, and has the significance of operating to where were we at? To impose a duty which may be enforced. Particularly in public policy, is in favor of this meaning, or when addressed to the public officials, or where a public interest is involved. Oh, I like this motherfucker. Or where the public or persons have rights which ought to be exercised or enforced. Oh, wait! This is a good one! Or where the public or persons have rights which ought to be exercised or enforced, unless a contrary intent appears. But may be construed as merely permissive or directory, as equivalent to may. To carry out the legislative intention, and in cases where no right or benefit to anyone depends on its being taken in the imperative sense, and where no public or private right is impaired by its interpretation in some other sense. So you shall pass go, collect $210 and purchase boardwalk if you land on it. Alrighty, may is where we wanted to go. Real Jingy said obscure should be in the dictionary. Yeah, obscure is available. Let's pull up obscure. Obscure is when somebody takes a rail. When somebody sniffs a rail, that's what it's called, obscure. Say no to drugs. Nah, let's go to obscure. Obscure. Limited public forum. Obscure. De facto. Obscure. Fiduciaries. Obscure. Obscure, when applied to words, statements, or meanings, it signifies not what's that? Perspicuous, not clearly expressed, vague, hard to understand. Obscure, vague, hard to understand. Why are you obscuring? I think that's a misdemeanor too, to obscure, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, may, we need to look up may. Well, since we're in the C section, or you got that defined already. Okay, let's go to may. Now, the thing about the word may In my mind, I believe may is may be, right? Yes, it's up to their discretion. But there was a time I read the word may, I defined it in Black's Law, and it said mandatory, it said shall. So let's look it up once again here. And then again, these words are they're different meanings in a zillion different dictionaries. Okay, may, here we go. May, mayhem. May. Here we go, May. Oh, shit, May. Well, obviously it's the month. Alrighty. May. Hey, mate. Eyes on the audit. Okay, may, an auxiliary verb qualifying the meaning of another verb by expressing ability. What's this? Competency, liberty, permission, possibly, or possibility, probability, or contingency. Word may usually is employed to imply permissive, optional. There we go. That's what the fuck it is. This is what I always known it was. Optional. May or discretional. Yup, I agree. And not mandatory action or conduct. Yes, I agree with that. Regardless of the instrument, however, whether constitution, statute, deed, contract, or whether courts not infrequently construed may as shall. Huh? So here it says whether constitution, statute, deed, however, that's the key word. Let me grab my highlighter. However, and I'm gonna be pissed off if they don't include May means the name of the month. I'm gonna be so pissed off if they don't include that. I'm gonna fire the author. Where were we at? Okay. However, as a general rule, the word may will not be treated as a word of command unless there is something in context. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, here we go. However, whether constitution, statute, deed, contract, or whether courts not infrequently construed may as shall or must to the end that justice may not be the slave of the grammar. That justice may not be the slave of the grammar. However, as a general rule, the word may will not be treated as a word of command unless there is something in context or subject matter, matter of fact, to indicate that it is used in such sense. Yeah, that is reasonable. In construction of statutes and presumably also in construction of federal rules, word may as opposed to shall is indicative of the discretion or choice between two or more alternatives, but context in which word appears must be the controlling factor. Yeah, Jesse, I got a copy of first edition. I got a copy of first. I got a copy of fifth. I got a copy of sixth. And I got a copy of, I don't have the fourth though. I got 2/5. I still gotta hand one to a friend out in Canada. I told her when I come out there, if I ever go out there up north where she's at, I'm gonna hand her one. She's been on my channel since day one. Anyhow, the first edition that I have, some words differ than the 6th. This one is the 6th. 6th edition. Okay. Look up obscurant. 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 No, I don't see that one, man. That's so strange. So shall means must, except when it means may. And may means except when it... Right. Okay, oh, let's look up the word perform. They do use this word in official misconduct. Perform, to perform an obligation or contract is to execute, fulfill, or accomplish it according to its terms. This may consist either an action on the part of the person bound by the contract or an omission to act, according to the nature of the subject matter. But the term is usually applied to any action in discharge of a contract other than payment. In copyright law, to perform a work means to recite, render, play, dance, or act it, either discreetly or means of any device or process in the case of yada yada. Okay, we like this definition right here. To perform an obligation. Yes, ma'am. Are you committing official misconduct? Are you in breach of official misconduct? Alrighty, buddy. Thank you for coming in. Hey, don't be throwing no kisses emojis, bro. I don't roll like that. That's your second strike. Alrighty. Hey, Jamie, did you forfeit or are you still in here? Nephew Jamie. Protest! Wow, protest. Big one. Protest, a formal declaration made by a person interested or concerned in some act about to be done or already performed, whereby he exercises or whereby he expresses his dissent or disapproval or affirms that the act is against his will. The object of such a declaration is generally to save some right which would be lost to him if his implied assent could be made out or to exonerate himself from some responsibility which would attach to him unless he expressively navigated his assent. Oh yeah, Chad, we're gonna get right to it. Okay, a protest in a condition of liability, a formal declaration made. Alright. Admiralty. Add me. Admiralty. Administrative. Oh shit. Hey, this is scary, bro. This is scary. Admiralty is telling us to see Maritime. Well, before we go to see Maritime, we're going to read Admiralty Court. Just click this button to make it clear. Admiralty Court, a court exercising jurisdiction over all maritime contracts, torts, injuries, or offenses. Federal district courts have jurisdiction over admiralty and maritime actions. So now let's look up Maritime since it's telling us to go there. Maritime. Maritime. Mary's time. Maritime law. Here we go. Maritime law. Maritime. Yep, this one rings a bell. Navigating waters. Pertaining to navigating waters to the sea, ocean, Great Lakes, navigating rivers, or the navigation or commerce thereof. All work occurring on navigating waters is maritime within the meaning of Longshore and Harbor Workers' Compensation Act. Okay. Real Jingy said on a scale That is a Black's Law Dictionary. Audit them on a scale from 0 to 100. How much have you figured out so far, officer? Have you figured out so far, officer? I'm not sure what you're referring to, Jingy. There's maritime law. Now, maritime law is also defined as that which the Congress has enacted or federal courts sitting in admiralty or in exercise of their maritime jurisdiction having declared and would apply that system of law which particularly relates to maritime commerce and navigation to the business transaction transacted at sea or relating to navigation, to ships and shipping, to seamen, to the transportation of persons and property by sea, and to maritime affairs generally, the law relating to harbor ships, yada yada. Okay, I am going to be logging out right now, guys. I gotta do something real quick for like 10-15 minutes, then I'm gonna open back up a panel. I'm gonna do a music panel right after this. But before we disconnect, let me look up press real quick. Remedy, secure, those are good ones. Let me look up press. That's a good fucking one. Press. Precedence. Precedence. Here we go. Press. First Amendment auditors. Alrighty, press. The aggregate of publications issuing from the press or given publicity to one's sentiments and opinions through the medium of printing, as in the phrase liberty of the press. Freedom of the press is guaranteed by the First Amendment. See, we got you there, frauditors. It says the medium of printing. It does not say a YouTube channel. It does not say a camcorder. So, this is telling us that First Amendment auditors are not press. I'm a certified public limited doctrine forum specialist. And as it is defined, press is a medium of printing. Nah, but anyhow, you guys know what the deal is. Freedom of press, it really is freedom of press, because if you go on the government website, .gov, I forgot what site it was, it's a .gov site, it clearly tells you that there's no press credentials issued by the government. So everybody does have the freedom of press, and it is disseminating matters of public interest to the people. You guys know what the gig is. I'm going to be logging off here, guys. I got to go take care of something in a few minutes. I will definitely be back on shortly. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know the music is not for everybody. That's why you don't have to be here while I get on the mic. But at the same time, it's all experimental. So thank you guys all for coming in. This was a real short one. We looked up a few words here, but we're going to be definitely doing more readings, state statutes, AMJUR, Black's Law. Again, this is not legal advice. Read more at home. Thank you guys for coming in. I'll be back. Check back with me 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. The one who encouraged you to audit them. Thank you.